The way they would nerf this card is by increasing the minimum spawn radius by half a tile so that they couldn't spawn as close to the middle. This would make the spawns less random since there was a smaller area that they could spawn in. Supercell explains this is to give defenders more time and to help appease the people against the RNG element of the card, while also mocking them. It had seemed like a perfect change, which is why it was a bit strange to see that it was fully reverted just 15 days later.
What?
Why would this change be reverted, especially so soon? The card wasn't dead by any stretch, and it's not like the original change was implemented by accident. Well, this nerf actually wasn't as much of a nerf as you would think. If graveyards were placed on the center of the tower, then it absolutely would be a straight nerf, but that's never how graveyards were placed. All you had to do following this rework is make sure the graveyard was placed slightly on the inner portion of the Princess Tower, and you would actually get more cheeky skeleton spawns than before. Remember that buildings would interrupt the spawn location of a skeleton in a graveyard, which included the Princess Tower. If a skeleton tried to spawn where the Princess Tower was, it would spawn in a different quadrant. However, this would really only happen if the skeleton tried to spawn closer to 3 tiles from the center, not 3.5. So this meant you'd want the skeletons on the side of the Princess Tower to try to spawn further than 3 tiles from the center. And now this would happen more often since skeletons couldn't spawn closer than 3.5 tiles from the center. So in a way, this nerf was actually a huge buff.